Welcome back to Endangered Species Spotlight. This week we are talking about the Eastern Mountain Avens. So this is the Eastern Mountain Avens, and it is a very nice looking flower that is found in, to the best of my knowledge, only 2 places in North America. So kind of the 2 places that they have been recorded is in some areas in New Hampshire down in the States, and in a couple areas up in Canada in Nova Scotia. And due to the very small areas they're found, they are endangered, and they are kind of considered to be the most endangered plant in Canada, or at least one of the most endangered plants in Canada. So kind of contrary to what the name suggests, the Eastern Mountain Avens is more of a bog and wetland flower as opposed to being in the mountains. They also prefer a lot of moisture, so they're found in kind of more wet, peaty areas, so again, bogs and marshes, and often in ditches on the side of highways, so there's that. So kind of the main threat to these flowers is habitat loss. Since they're found in such a small area to begin with, any loss of that area results in a big decline in the species themselves, just because there's less area for them to spread to, so they can't reproduce as much, and it's just a whole mess. Kind of bogs and wetlands in general are a very quickly disappearing habitat themselves. So lots of the species that live in like bogs and marshes are even more at risk of going extinct because the wetlands themselves are at risk of going extinct. In addition to habitat loss, a potential other concern for these guys is global warming, due to the fact that avens in general, so there are multiple species of avens, this one specifically is endangered, they prefer colder climates and are found up in the Arctic and like tundra areas as well. So as the temperature continues to rise, that is not super great for more cold adapted species, including the mountain avens. That's kind of more speculation on my part. There's nothing like specifically stated about that I could find on the internet. However, it's kind of a hypothesis due to just current events. There are, at least in Canada, a couple conservation things going on. I don't know for sure if any of the areas in Nova Scotia where these guys are found are protected. I would hope so, but I couldn't really find anything on that. But there we go. They're a very pretty plant and good for pollinators as well.